Hi, my name's Lucy Anderson Wood. I'm a psychotherapist and clinical hypnotherapist. And today I'd like to invite you to join me on a journey, a visualization journey, where we will relax enough so that you can reach your subconscious mind if you so choose. So what I'd like you to do right now is make sure that you're not operating any machinery and find a nice, comfortable place for you to relax in. And when you've found your comfortable, safe place to be in, I'd like you to just tell your body that it's time for it to relax. Let your body know that it has no appointments right now. There is nothing for you and your body to do right now apart from listen to the sound of my voice. And just focus on your breath. Just focus on breathing in and breathing out in your own time, whatever breathing rhythm feels right for you. And if you have a yogic practice where you are able to relax yourself through your breath, then I invite you to use that form of breathing right now to enable your body to relax even more. And if you'd like to try a new relaxing breath, then I'd invite you to try the 3-4-5 breath, which is a simple method of breathing to help you relax. You breathe in 1, 2, 3, then hold the breath for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then release for 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And repeat that sequence of breathing, or whatever breath you're using. Repeat that sequence of breathing 10 times until your body is starting to feel really relaxed and comfortable. Allow your body to release all of the tension that it's been holding during the day. And let your body know that right now you have nowhere to go, nothing to do, no appointments. Any worries that have been with you during the day, right now just give yourself a break from those worries. Give yourself a holiday from those worries. And just let those worries just sink away, knowing that you can always go back to them whenever you choose. But right now, this is a time for you to focus on your breath and just your breath. So breathing in, 2, 3, holding, 2, 3, 4, and releasing, 2, 3, 4, 5, and repeating, just focusing on what the breath feels like as it's going in through your nose. What temperature is the breath that you're breathing? What temperature is it as it goes through your passages to your lungs? And how do your rib cage muscles feel as they're expanding to allow the breath in? And then how do they feel when you're holding that breath and then releasing that breath? Feel the speed of the air as it goes through your nose or your mouth. Just notice mindfully without judging yourself for breathing in the right way or the wrong way. Just notice and allow the breath to continue naturally at exactly your own pace, exactly your own rhythm, the rhythm of your body. And just notice, be mindful of your breath. And now I'd like to invite you to switch your attention over to your body. And I'd like you to feel the weight of your body on the floor or the bed or sofa or chair, wherever it is that you are placed right now. Just feel the weight of your body as it's breathing gently. And allow the feeling of that weight to get heavier and heavier as you notice more and more the hardness or the softness of the surface underneath your body. And do a body scan, just check throughout your whole body if there's any areas that might be holding tension or discomfort. And if you detect any tension or discomfort, just allow your attention to go there and release that tension and lower the discomfort. Just give it some nurturing, some peace from your breath. So breathe into every part of your body and release tension from every single part, going from your toes all the way up to your crown, your scalp. So breathe into your toes and your feet and release any tension from your toes and your feet. Breathe in to your ankles and release any tension in your ankles. Breathe in to your calves and your knees and release any tension in your calves and your knees. Breathe in to your upper legs and thighs and release any tension from there. Breathe in to your pelvis and your hips and release any tension from your pelvis and hips. Moving up your body to your stomach area. Breathe in to your stomach area and release any tension from your stomach area. Breathe in to your ribs and your chest and release any tension from your ribs and your chest. Breathe in to your shoulders and release any tension from your shoulders, and moving from your shoulders down your arms all the way down to your fingers. Breathe in and release any tension from your shoulder all the way down to one of your arms. And breathe in to your shoulder and your other arm and release all the tension from your shoulder down to the tips of your fingers. And if you'd like to move your hands or fingers to make them feel a little bit more comfortable, then at any point you can move your body so that it feels more comfortable and relaxed. And now move your attention to your neck area where it joins your head. Breathe in to your neck area and release any tension from your neck area. And if you would like to move your head gently from one side to the other, just to feel that release of tension and make it more comfortable, then do so. Moving up from your neck to the back of your head, to your ears, breathe in and breathe out any tension from the back of your head round to your ears. And now you might want to move the muscles of your face. Maybe raise your eyebrows, screw up your nose, stretch your lips, open your jaw. Breathe in to your face and breathe out any tension that you're holding in any of the muscles of the face. And again, breathe in to your whole face, to your whole head, and release any tension that you're holding in the muscles of your head. Breathe in to your scalp and your forehead and release any tension you're holding in your scalp and your forehead. Now, focus your attention on your mind and your thoughts. Just watch your thoughts without attempting to change them. Just watch them coming into your mind and going out of your mind to be replaced by the next thought and the next thought and the next. And just watch how they come and they go without making any judgments about whether your thoughts are good or bad, crazy or sane. Just allow the thoughts to be as they are. And notice as you start to observe your thoughts that the thoughts start to slow down a little. And just watch without judgment. Just be mindful of your thoughts. Let them come in and let them go out, so they don't disturb your relaxation and well-being. And just allow them, like clouds passing through the sky, to move on, to be replaced by the next thought or the next cloud. And then I'd like you to switch your attention, if you will, to your heart, the home of our feelings. And just notice with an inquiring mind, with an open mind, what kinds of feelings, what sensations and emotions are you able to witness in your heart? And without judging these feelings as good or bad, happy or sad, normal or abnormal, just allow those feelings to be. Just watch like an interested but objective bystander the kinds of feelings that are going through your heart right now. And start to see your heart and the emotions in it a little bit like the weather, how the climate of your heart changes from one minute to the next. And realize that you are not your feelings and emotions, that you are separate from them, but you are the observer of those emotions. So just watch as you have rain or sunshine hail, maybe a few clouds, maybe even a hurricane. Just watch calmly and objectively the emotions that are going through your heart, passing through, just like the weather always changes and passes on. And now take a beautiful deep breath and allow your body, mind and heart to surrender to the moment, to right now. And use your imagination, use your mind's eye to imagine a place where you feel incredibly safe, calm, comfortable. Now this place is going to be your safe place, your safe space where you feel completely at ease, completely yourself. It could be a place that exists in reality, or it could be a place that you've seen on a TV or film or read about in a book, or it could be a place that doesn't exist anywhere, that you just fabricate in your mind's eye. It could be a log cabin, a beach hut, a hammock in a forest or a beach. It could be a tree house, garden bench. It could be your own bed, or a bed in a holiday home that you remember visiting. It could be a cozy sofa, or just let your imagination, let your mind's eye just create the perfect place for you, as complicated or as simple as you would like it to be. And now I'd like you to step into this picture that you've created of a safe space. I'd like you to be in this space, in this safe space that you've created for yourself. What does it feel like? Have a look around. What colours are there? How bright is it? What are you wearing in this place? What objects can you see around you? On the ground, above you, to the side of you, behind you, in front of you. And what can you touch? What do things feel like when you touch them? Is there a breeze? What temperature is it? Perhaps you're inside, perhaps you're outside. And then imagine the sounds that are in your space. What kind of sounds are there? Perhaps there are birds singing in trees, or maybe there's a clock ticking in the hallway. There could be the sound of wind or waves crashing on the beach. I don't know what sounds you can hear, but listen to them now. What scents are in the air? Perhaps there's the aroma of freshly brewed coffee or freshly baked bread. There may be the aroma of beautiful lilacs or roses, or maybe the scent of the salt air if you're near a beach. And now I'd like you to imagine that you have in your hand a remote control that allows you to increase the power of all of your senses, so that this scene, this beautiful, safe space becomes even more vivid in your imagination. Feel, see, hear and sense what it feels like to be in your beautiful, comfortable, safe place. So using the power of your amazing imagination, in your mind's eye, I'd like you to move from your safe place, knowing that you can always go back there whenever you choose, and you find yourself instead in a Bohemian town. It's a really beautiful sunny day, and you're walking around the town looking at all the different shops, galleries, market stalls, beautiful gardens. You're just wandering around. You stumble across a really interesting gallery that has the most attractive works of art. You really relate to these beautiful pictures and sculptures more than any of the other galleries that you've seen. And so you decide to walk inside and just explore some more. And as you walk into the gallery, there's a beautiful smell of paints and paper. It's really an unusual smell, and you find it enticing. You look around at the beautiful works of art and you feel quite inspired by all these pictures, sculptures. You notice that there's a room just beyond the gallery with double doors. It's open, and beyond the doors you can see that the artist is at work, and you feel attracted to go and have a look and see inside the artist's studio, and perhaps to meet the artist who's created these works that you find so inspiring. And so you walk into the studio and you approach the artist slowly because you don't want to interrupt the work that they're creating. The artist looks up at you and smiles, and you see in their face a deep, deep sense of contentment. They seem really happy to see you. And you ask if you can see their work. And you look to see what they're creating right now. And this picture is so beautiful to you. I don't know what the picture is of, or if it's just colours, but whatever it is, it takes your breath away. The beauty of it, the intensity of it, the light and shade. It has a picture, an image that you find incredibly beautiful. And you ask the artist, what inspires you to make these beautiful works of art? And the artist is pleased with your question and invites you to bring a chair and sit with them a while. And the artist looks in your eyes and tells you that they would like to share with you the secret of their creativity. And you can see in their eyes they're deeply wise and kind. You feel very safe. And the artist tells you that, first of all, before they do anything at all that's creative, they allow themselves to be open to the flow of creativity that's inside all of us. And I don't know if you've had doubts about your creativity sometimes, but right now you're not sure whether to believe the artist or not, but you decide that there's nothing to lose in trying out what the artist suggests. So you start to listen to the artist as they explain how they get into a wonderful state of creativity to create their beautifully inspiring works of art. And the artist tells you that the first thing that you need to do is to start to remember all of those things for which you feel grateful, even the tiniest little things. So right now, in your mind's eye, just imagine all of those things for which you feel gratitude, perhaps starting with your body and the fact that you're alive, and perhaps all those things that sustain your body: food, water, the clothes you wear, the fact that your body is able to move around, your brain is able to think, your mouth is able to talk. So just spend some time focusing right now on the deep sense of gratitude that you have for all these amazing gifts. And then when you've thought of everything you possibly can that you're grateful for your body, then think about your family. Everybody in your family. Think about all those aspects of your family and your friends that you feel grateful for. I'm going to be silent for a few moments while you think deeply about those things in your life that you feel gratitude for. And if you find that you come to a standstill with things that you feel grateful for, then allow yourself to look a little bit deeper and then deeper again. So think about your feet and how grateful you are that you have all of your toes, and how grateful you are that your feet work, that you can walk easily and effortlessly, even if you may have some things that are not perfect about your feet. And then think about the gratitude you have for being able to buy socks and shoes. And then allow your sense of gratitude to go deeper still. Think about who made the socks that you're wearing, who made your shoes. And the artist encourages you to think about people in different parts of the world who may have trained to become shoemakers or have helped in transporting all these items that you own over to your country, and the people in the shops that allow you to buy the items from them. And the artist encourages you to think about the different stages of your life, from your childhood through your teenage years, your 20s and beyond. Just remembering all those things that you feel grateful for. And there may be many things that you don't feel grateful for, things that happened that you felt were bad luck or unjustified or painful. And the artist encourages you to even be grateful for those things that were hardships for you. View them as important lessons for you, learning what you didn't like, or learning resilience, or feeling pain, so that you could develop empathy for others who experience pain. The artist tells you to focus on those aspects that you feel deeply, deeply grateful for. So now, in your mind's eye, go deeper and think of all of those things in your life, over your lifespan, up till this point, that you can really feel grateful for, and feel the gratitude as if it's a wave, as if it's a flow, a grateful flow that starts moving through your body, building up more strongly and more strongly as you think of more and more aspects of your life and yourself and those around you that you can feel deeply grateful for. The wise artist tells you that no matter what is happening in your life right now, no matter how hard things may seem to you, or how unfair, that there are always reasons to be grateful. The artist tells you that every day they feel so grateful to live in this wonderful town where they can create their work, and they invite you to think about the place where you live and all the wonderful things that are available to you in that space. So just think about where you live, your house, your town, the country where you live, all the things that are available to you, the resources, the customs, the entertainment, everything. And just feel that sense of gratitude, even for the small things, even the things that you had forgotten about until this moment. And feel the flow. And the artist holds out their hands, and you can see in their eyes that they have a flow of gratitude going throughout their whole body, and you start feeling that same sense of grateful flow of gratitude, and you feel it moving around you and even flowing through you. It's as if your whole body feels full of gratitude, full of happiness for those wonderful things that you have in your life around you, full of gratitude for the life that you have lived up until this point. Even if you have any sense of negativity over your past experiences, just feel right now gratitude for your life, and allow that sense of gratefulness to extend from the past and the present moment into the future. All those experiences that are yet to come for you, all those experiences that you can enjoy in your life in the future. I feel that sense of hope and gratitude flowing around your body and within your body, building stronger and stronger. You look straight at the artist, and the two of you have a sense of gratitude flowing between the two of you and around you both. It's as if the whole studio is filling with a sense of gratitude, gratefulness for all that has been, all that is, and all the promise for the future. And the artist tells you that now that you're starting to feel this flow of gratitude, this grateful flow within and around your body, the artist invites you to come over to one of the easels that's around the studio and to start exploring your own brand of creativity for your own life. And I don't know whether that will be an artistic exploration or it may be some other form of creativity. Creativity in your life may mean creativity within your career, your business, your family. It could be arts and crafts, or it could be something completely different. I don't know, but you will start to get a sense of it as you stand in front of this blank easel and you feel inspired through your grateful flow, your sense of gratitude. It allows you to feel clear in your mind, unencumbered, and just pick up some pens or paintbrushes or pastels from the array that's around you and start to see what emerges as you allow your creativity to flow on the white canvas. And if you like, you can invite your inner child, that child part of you that lives within your heart, to come and be creative with you. They can add to your creation on the blank canvas See what you're creating. You may be surprised at some of the images or some of the words that you create on your blank canvas, and see what emerges. It may be crystal clear, or it may be symbolic or unclear. But see what was your child drawing. What does your child put on the white canvas? Maybe there's some images of what you would love to be doing. Maybe there's some ideas for an artistic endeavour. Writing, drawing, dancing, sewing, speaking, acting. It could be something within the arts, or it could be that you want to create something completely different. Something unexpected. Something perhaps that's been deep, deep down hidden. Just allow it to emerge right now. Ask your child if there's anything hidden that they would love to bring out in their creativity on this canvas, and see what happens. Could be you have a project that you've been waiting to start. Just allow that project to become clearer on the canvas, and take a new page if you like for your new project. Just allow it to emerge step by step, picture by picture, or word by word. Allow your creativity to flow from your peaceful, grateful self. You're amazed at how creative you are, how creative your mind is, how creative your inner child is. You move on to the next area in the artist studio, which is an area for ceramics and sculpture making. There's all kinds of material there, and you choose whichever materials seem right to you. It could be fabrics, it could be clays, it could be metal, it could be whatever speaks to you. Choose a material and start to create exactly what you choose, and you can make it as large as you want or as small as you want, and you see it magically transforming in your hands to exactly what you would love to create. What does it look like? What does it smell like? What does it feel like? What is it? Does this please you? Just allow your whole body, mind and spirit to create exactly what is for your highest good. You feel a flow of ideas coming easily and effortlessly. You're so creative. All those things that you would love to create in your life, they flow from you now with ease. It's as if you have a river of creativity that's flowing from your heart, from your innermost self, down to your hands, and it's being created right in front of you, exactly exactly as you choose. You're amazed at your creativity. There seems to be a flow outwards of all things creative. Everything that you would like to create and express for yourself and to show others, to show the world, is able to reach from your heart through to your arms and your fingers and to the creative media that you're using. And now the artist takes you by the arm and gently brings you over to the viewing area of the studio. And here the artist explains that you'll be able to see on a screen right in front of you yourself living your most creative life, doing exactly what you want, creating what you want in your life. So you sit with the artist and look at the large TV screen straight ahead of you, and you see, to your surprise, yourself appearing on the screen. And this is not your everyday self, this is your creative self. You're amazed to see yourself being so creative. And I don't know exactly what you're doing on the TV screen, whether it's an artistic endeavour or if it's within your business or career, or maybe it's within your family, with your friendship group, but you see ahead of you on the screen the most creative person, full of joy, full of gratitude, and able to create exactly the most valuable things for you, for your community, for the world. Look at you. See how effortlessly you create exactly the right things for you. Look at how much you're enjoying being creative and using your skills, perhaps more than you ever have before. What are you doing? Have a look. Look at this person, you really admire them. This is you, with your creativity unleashed. Look at the energy that you have. You're catapulted into whatever endeavours you're engaged in. There's nothing holding you back. You're free. You have a sense of energy and freedom like never before. Just watch what you're doing. You're incredible. The artist looks with admiration as well. They find you incredible, amazing. And on the video screen ahead of you, you can see other people watching you in action and hear what they're saying about you. They're saying that you're so creative. They're saying how much they admire your energy, your positivity, your uniqueness, how important your contribution is to them and to the world. Just look how you're encouraging others. Your creativity is inspirational to all those people around you. They can't help but find it contagious to see your creative flow, in front of them. You see your creativity spreading around you. And as your creativity spreads, so does your joy. You enjoy what you're doing. You feel a sense of flow, a sense of purpose, and a sense of peacefulness. I don't know exactly what you're doing, but whatever it is you're doing, it feels right. It feels you. It feels exactly what you want to be doing. Just look at your face, how radiant you look, how handsome, how attractive you look. Your energy is so attractive. Your body is looking full of life and vigor. Just feel the happiness that your creativity is bringing to you and everybody around you. You're laughing, happy, knowing that what you're doing is exactly what you're meant to be doing. You feel so contented, so creative, and you're amazed at how effortless it seems to be to you. And now the artist takes you by the hand again and leads you back through to the gallery. And the artist takes you over to some pictures that you hadn't noticed before. And these pictures are very dramatic and look quite shocking to you. And the artist explains that these are pictures of events that have happened in their life in the past. And you're surprised because the artist seems so peaceful and so contented. And you ask them, how are you able to maintain your creative flow when you know that these things have happened to you in the past? And the artist explains that it's very important that you realize that your inner state of peacefulness and gratitude is your inner state that never needs to change with external events. So when something happens outside of you, you have a choice whether to keep your inner state of peace and gratitude or to be influenced by outside events. And even, the artist explains, if there's something as terrible as a pandemic going on around you, or in the face of the loss of a loved one, or in the face of another tragedy, that you always have a choice to keep your inner peace. And the artist explains that at one level you can choose your inner state. And if you find yourself moving away from a calm, peaceful, grateful and loving state, that you can just remind yourself that even when the world looks bleak and unpleasant things, painful things may be happening around you or within you, that you always have that choice to come back to the center of yourself and feel the peace, gratitude and love that's always there inside of you. You may forget, or you may struggle with this for a while, for a day, for a year or a decade, but know that you can always come back to your creative, loving and peaceful heart at the very center of you. And you can find this through your grateful flow, just by starting again to think of all of those wonderful things in your life, in yourself, in your family, in your town, in your country, in your world, that you have, that you can feel huge gratitude for. The artist tells you that if ever you'd like to come back to their studio, they would love to see you again, and they would love to create the grateful flow between you in their studio. And you know that it's time for you to go now. And before you go, the artist invites you to look around the gallery and to choose one work of art that you would like to take with you, perhaps one that has special significance for you. It may be a picture or a sculpture or a piece of jewellery. It's going to help you to remember all of the things that the artist has shared with you, all of the things that you've learnt in the artist's gallery and in the studio space where you found your grateful flow. So you thank the artist and leave the gallery behind, walking out onto the street in this beautiful little town. And now, as you're walking down the street, you return back to your safe place, and you find that with the next breath, whichever breath feels right for you, you're able to breathe some movement into your toes, and then breathe movement into your fingers. Feel them able to stretch, move a little. And then whenever the breath feels right to you, on the right moment for you, take a breath that allows you to then open your eyes and become alert and awake and ready to continue with your day. Or if you prefer, you can go on to having a restful sleep. And when you awaken, you will feel refreshed and energized and full of creativity. You bring back with you all of those things that are for your highest good, and you leave behind anything that no longer serves you. Thank you for letting me accompany you on your journey to the artist's studio. If you've enjoyed this visualization journey, then do join me again next Sunday at 8 o'clock British Standard Time at the World Storytelling Cafe